Hey guys, this is part 2. We are using a few decks today, so there could be multiple parts to this reading. I'm breaking it up into, short clips for right now, just to do something different. And let's call in our angels, our ancestors, and our spirit guides into our space to help us share divine guidance with you for your highest and greatest good. So it is. All right, so kind of a recap here is you have put in a lot of hard work and it's paying off, okay? You've reached some sort of level of completion. So you have persevered through the challenges, the obstacles, learned the lessons, you've integrated these things, and now like you're growing, okay? What you've planted, the seeds that you have planted and nurtured are finally like there. Like you're one pentacle off and then here's that pentacle. So you're like, there's an opportunity here that is going to add to what you've already built. Okay, so it's like an improvement, an enhancement, an extra boost from the universe. It's like, congratulations. And I'm getting it's for somebody who is really devoted to their purpose in some way, shape, or form. I'm getting like healer energy. I'm getting strong sun energy. So I'm getting like strong child of the light energy. So however that might resonate. Again, lots of suns in here, so that might be relevant. I'm getting that, there was a lot that had to be overcome from somebody in the past who wanted to stop you from being in your purpose. Okay, let's call it what it is. And they were fake and they were phony and they manipulated the situation. And now, they're in some sort of place of fear. I am afraid you're going to meet someone else before I'm ready to be with you for good. Okay, so that's this energy. Okay, King of Cups. And here's this like new opportunity coming in with the Emperor. Okay, so I'm getting that like, yeah, like this person's worst nightmare is coming true because there's somebody actually true coming in for you. If this resonates with you, all right, this is like decision time. All right, when this huge, it doesn't even have to be huge. It can just be something that is going to be a catalyst for something else. This past energy is they're in their emotions, feeling, isolated and numbing the pain. I feel like they are not happy with how things have played out for them. I do have, the Three of Cups. So you're being seen and celebrated by a community. Maybe they didn't want you to be seen or appreciated for who you truly are. They may have very well painted a negative picture. I feel like there was a lot also gossip going on. I feel like, you're facing forward. You're looking at new possibilities, new outcomes. And I'm getting like, this is what is being cultivated at this time. I feel like this could be a manifestation that you have had. I feel like something, you've been dreaming about is about to come true. So I thought I would get a few more messages from this deck, okay? That is the summary of part 1. Let's see what other messages we can get at this time. Okay, we have our destiny is calling. Preparations are underway to take the next step. Yeah, 100%. So that's clarifying the star. Yeah, so this is clarifying like you're currently in your purpose and you've been working very diligently. And now you're loving what you're doing and you're doing what you love. Okay, and it shows. Like it is exuberating. Is that a word? I don't know. We just made a word. All right, so let's do the Emperor. Let's clarify the Emperor. So with the Emperor, I was picking up like neither one of us is being honest right now. Why are we afraid to express ourselves? Interesting. Okay. That must be for somebody. All right, let's do another one for the Emperor. I've never felt love like this before. The depth of it can be inspiring, but also overwhelming. Okay. Let me know if you want to keep going. All right. Okay. see if there's some like subconscious things going on here behind those two cards. Yeah, so the card that I got when I was just picking up this deck was, I'm afraid you're going to meet someone else before I'm ready to be with you for good. So I was like, okay. Another card is, I'm trying to leave my comfort zone with this issue. So someone's trying to grow through something. Okay. And then, I care about you even when I act like I don't. I'm hiding my true feelings because I feel vulnerable. Okay. Interesting. All right. I feel like this is the mask wearing. Someone is not comfortable being vulnerable, and as a result, like, has to wear a mask in some way, shape, or form. Okay. We're going to clarify the Ace of Pentacles. I'm beginning to focus on my mission, and our connection is part of that. So whatever offer's coming in, I feel like it is tied to your purpose and mission here, and potentially with somebody who you're connecting with. Like, there's a soul purpose here. Okay. I miss you. Let's both stop running away. Okay. Someone feels like they're having a hard time making a decision because they tend to be the runner. Okay. So maybe energetically something like that plays out here. And then I just got, don't listen to other people. Trust yourself to know the truth. So someone might need to hear that. All right. Let's do the Page of Cups. So this is someone who's like really in their feelings. Okay. Yeah, it's like, I care about you even though I don't act like it. So they like put on a front. They be a fronter. Union is an energy, not a physical construct. Even when we aren't together, I feel our union. So this is some twin flame messaging. If you resonate as being a twin flame, or you're feeling very strongly connected to somebody energetically, right? You'd be very in tune with your, how one's energy affects the other. Okay. Let's see. We have mirrors. Separated or together, we are working in tandem with each other. Okay. Yeah. Again, like, all of these entertaining of all of these things, like, it creates energetic ties to people, places, and things. Okay. And that affects other people when you are in their energy. I feel like somebody's realizing that, like, how energy works. Someone is conflicted about whether I have what it takes to be your partner. Someone is feeling insecure. Maybe someone sees you and feels like, I don't know. Right? I'm not so sure. So someone's feeling conflicted and challenged. And it's all about their growth. And then I just got 3 cards all at once. And so this says, our love is eternal. It exists in every dimension and cannot be lost. I feel our energy merging together as if it has a life of its own. We are becoming one again. And then I have, the universe brought us together for a reason. I am discovering what these reasons are. That is beautiful. Wow. Very interesting. Okay. A lot of cool energy there. All right. So I'm going to get another deck and we'll get some more info. Move on, let go, and trust your angels. Yeah, your destiny is calling. Preparations are underway to take the next step. Moving on and letting go and trusting your angels. Okay. All right. I feel like somebody is missing a connection with you. Okay, there's like this longing and desire playing out here. What's crowning this? Maybe there's some sort of fear that there's gonna be someone replacing them. Okay, someone is having a hard time because they're feeling like they're being replaced. Okay, so it's like triggering the abandonment wound for them. But they know that right now they're not deserving of your energy. Okay, they burned a bridge. And you're also receiving, like, you know, balance in your life. And you're prioritizing your peace and happiness. I feel like you see this for what it is. It was a catalyst for growth and development, right? I feel like you're celebrating your achievements. I feel like there's a lot to celebrate as well, okay? I feel like this is also being observed by them. Like, they see that you're doing better off than them, and it's triggering. All right, so we're going to do the Ace of Pentacles next, which has, I'm beginning to focus on my mission, and our connection is part of that. So something's coming in for the collective that is, you know, certainly going to be a catalyst for growth. I feel like it's on its way to you energetically. And I feel like you might be connecting with this person energetically at this time, right? As well. But it's going to be coming into the physical is what I'm also getting with the Ace of Pentacles. All right. So what else do we want to add to that? Okay. Earth. Fire. No, I was kidding. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it could be someone who's very stable, grounded, and secure. It could be an earth sign. All right. Wow, or you guys you might have like shamanic interests or pagan interests or something that's very nature based. You might be like naturalist or something like that. I feel like this energy is your twin flame. Okay, that's who you have a mission with, and it's like transforming the 5D into the 3D. Okay. So it's part of the mission here. It's like integrating, okay? All right, gotcha. We're like, who's that? That's who it is. So if you know, you know. If you don't know, then this reading isn't for you. At least this part. All right, let's see. What you got over here? Yeah, I miss you. Let's both stop running away. I feel like there's some sort of like temptation here. And then I have the Two of Swords. So maybe someone's feeling like they made a decision that they can't take back. It's like, so the advice is to move on, let go, and trust your angels. Okay? Mirroring. Look at them as if they are you. Right? All right. We're going to do the Page of Cups. Someone's holding back and overthinking. All right. Someone is, I don't know, I feel like they're a bit stuck in the muck, to be honest with you. All right, let's do the Five of Cups. So this kind of stuck in the muck, despair, relationships kind of falling apart all around. You know, having difficulty expressing oneself and feeling supported. Yeah, I'm picking up a lot of, you know, like burned bridges. I feel like somebody realizes that they're getting caught up in their own stuff, right? There's this betrayal, deception, being dishonest. I feel like the most important thing is that they in this moment are being dishonest with themselves, okay? I feel, you know, that things are falling apart so that truth can be realized. All right, and then there's the Three of Cups. I feel like maybe somebody, you know, went to a third party maybe while they were with you, okay, because they were insecure about the relationship, but they blamed you instead. There's this whole campaign about you versus them. So you let them have whatever narrative they wanted, right? They're obsessed. They've been spying, trolling, right? There's this social media stalking. They've been stalking you this whole time. They maybe even had people help them stalk. Why? Oh yeah, right? Emotional lust, love, passion, right? They may have like a sex addiction of some kind, but I feel like they may have insatiable thoughts about you, or they're watching and looking you up to see if you are with anybody else. Because I'm afraid you're going to meet someone else before I'm ready to be with you. So it's like they want to block you from having love that you deserve. Because their love is not loyal. I just heard these hoes ain't loyal. Okay? There's no loyalty among thieves. All right? Totally important to have boundaries when we're talking about this kind of energy. So yeah, you've established boundaries when it comes to this energy. All right, so I would say keep those up. You know, there's some work that needs to be done here, and it's not your job. It's not your chicken. It's not your monkey. Okay? Continue to keep a distance. Okay? So there's that. Wow. All right, so we're going to get into another deck, and I'm going to do another part. So I will see you on the next part.